आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone, in this question we have find the values of lambda such that x, y, z and I cap plus j cap plus 3 cap multiplied by x plus 3 I cap minus 3 j cap plus 3 k cap multiplied by y minus 4 I cap plus 5 j cap multiplied by z equals to lambda times x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Right, so what we have here is we have, now I can write it as I cap, we have x plus 3 minus 4. Similar way we can write it as j cap as x minus 3y, this is 3y, and this is 4 minus 4z. Let me write it again. So we have I cap as x plus 3y minus 4z, then we have j cap as x minus 3y plus 5z and k cap as 3x plus y. Now this is equals to lambda x I cap, lambda y j cap and lambda z k cap. Now if you compare the x, y and z component, then you have x plus 3y minus 4z equals to lambda x. So I can write it as x as 1 minus lambda plus 3y minus 4z equals to 0. This is my equation 1. Now in similar way we have x minus 3y plus 5z equals to lambda y. So we have x and we have minus y, 3 plus lambda plus 5z equals to 0. Now in similar fashion I can write it as, this is my equation 2. I can write it as so we have 3x plus y equals to lambda z. Now this will become 3x plus y minus lambda z equals to 0. This is equation 3. So we have 3 equations in x, y, z variable. So in order to find the lambda, we have to make its determinant equals to 0. Now what will be its determinant? The determinant here is the coefficient of x, y, z. So we have 1 minus lambda, 3 minus 4, this is 1, minus 3 plus lambda, this is 5, this is 3, this is 1, and this is minus lambda. This is what? This is minus lambda, and this determinant equals to 0. This determinant is equals to 0. Now if I expand this, I'll get 1 minus lambda multiplied by 3 plus lambda into lambda minus 5, minus 3 we have what? Minus lambda minus 15, minus 4 we have what? 1 plus 3 into 3 plus lambda equals to 0. Now we have 1 minus lambda multiplied by lambda square plus 3 lambda minus 5. Similar way we have 3 lambda plus 45, and here we have minus 4, 9 plus 1, 10 plus 3 lambda equals to 0. Now if I solve this, I'll get lambda square plus 3 lambda minus 5 minus lambda cube minus 3 lambda square plus 5 lambda plus 3 lambda plus 45 minus 40, and here we have minus 12 lambda equals to 0. Right, so we have what? We have minus lambda cube, and here we have 3 lambda square minus 3 lambda square plus 1, we have minus 2 lambda square, and we have 5 lambda plus 3 lambda, that is 8 lambda, and plus 3 lambda, that is 11 lambda, right? And 11 lambda minus 12 lambda, we have minus lambda, and we have minus 5 minus 40, so this will get cancelled out, and we have this as equals to 0. So here we have lambda cube plus 2 lambda square plus lambda equals to 0. Now if I take lambda as common, we have lambda square plus 2 lambda plus 1 equals to 0. So you can write it as lambda plus 1 whole square equals to 0, and the value of lambda is 0 and minus 1. value of lambda is 0 and -1. So these are the values we have and this is my final answer. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।